numpad 7 or tilde and top to go to the top viewport. There's an orange dot in the middle of the mesh. Do you see it? That's the mesh's origin, and it's designed to follow the mesh when we move it. The origin works as an anchor point when we're rotating the mesh, so if we move the origin to the 3D cursor, we can type R to rotate the mesh like this. Let's undo. I'll show you another method to separate the mesh from the origin. Tab to go to edit mode, A to select all, and G to move. That was another method. Ctrl Z to undo. Let's go back to the default state. S to scale, and S and Y to scale on the Y axis. In edit mode, I'll move the mesh like this. Let's add the array modifier. We'll also need a secondary anchor. Let's use an empty object. Ctrl A to reset all transforms. Let's adjust the empty object's Z rotation. Let's go back to the mesh, and put 10 for the count. Do you see how the mesh is not aligning with the origin point? That's because we've put 1 as the factor x value, and that moves the array 1 blender unit to the right. If we put 0, that would look perfect. That means we can create interesting shapes by adjusting the factor x, y, and z values. We can also adjust the empty object's rotation, location, and scale to adjust the overall shape of the array. Let's adjust the scene's clip end value. Let's apply this modifier, and add a fresh array to the arrayed mesh. By stacking the arrays, we can create an even more interesting shape. Ctrl plus Alt plus numpad 0 to set up the render view. If your keyboard doesn't have the numpad, please go to View, Align View, and align active camera to view. Time to add some materials. When the HDRI background light is too bright, an additional light source won't work well. I'll demonstrate that with this point light. No changes. Please watch a tutorial listed in the description to match my final render settings, as I'm using a cloned look dev HDRI setting. Let's turn off Use Nodes under Compositing. I'll also use 32 samples to render. This is the end of the tutorial. Please like and subscribe if you have enjoyed watching this tutorial. Thank you for watching.